Hi everyone, welcome to the platform. I'm your host, Velma Alderson. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I ask you to do one thing for me. Go down there and hit that subscribe button. If you are a first-time viewer, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back, and I appreciate you tuning in again. Today, oh wow. Whew, what are we going to talk about today? Today, we are going to talk about living our best life. We're going to talk about living our best life. That is something that has kind of become a mantra lately. Everybody's saying, living my best life, living my best life. What exactly does that mean? What does that even look like? You know, we see these things, hashtag goals. When we see somebody doing something, a picture of a couple looking all happy, we'll say, oh, that's a goal. We see somebody in a nice car, we hashtag goals. You know, what does all that really mean? What does it mean to really be living your best life? First, let's take a little inventory. I'm going to take some inventory. Now, here on my studio, it's very, I can't really see a whole lot of what's going on outside because I'm in my studio. But let's take a little mental inventory. And we're going to see how how it adds up to, are we really living our best life? One of the things that makes us live our best life is taking time for ourselves. Taking time for ourselves. Taking care of ourselves. You have to be mentally, physically, spiritually in a good place in order to truly be living your best life. You have to be happy and at peace to truly be living your best life. To just say it, it sounds really great. But in reality, most of us are not living our best life. Most of us are not doing the things that we need to do in order to line ourselves up to really live our best life. Because we get comfortable. And when you get in a place of comfort, even if it's not a positive place, but you're comfortable, you'll stay there. All of us know people, and we may be that person ourselves, in a relationship, in a career, in a partnership, a friendship, and it's just toxic. It is truly toxic in every sense of the word. I'm not talking about Facebook perfect. I'm talking about real life living. It is truly toxic. Once we stop lying to ourselves, once we stop lying to other people and we get real and we truly look at it, it is toxic. It is not healthy. We are not growing. We are not being engaged. We're just in it because we're comfortable. And the change that it's going to require for us to get out of it, we're not willing to do because we're comfortable. It's time to get uncomfortable. It's time to get uncomfortable. Because when you become uncomfortable, you become motivated. You become creative. You start thinking of ways to improve and get up out of that situation when you finally become uncomfortable enough. When you're tired of living from electronic deposit to electronic deposit. When that finally starts to become uncomfortable. When you're tired of being the side chick and you're ready to be the wife. Now you're getting uncomfortable. When you're tired of living below the poverty line, you're uncomfortable you're going to start coming up with some things to get yourself together. We have to be honest with ourselves about our situation. We have to be honest. Self-honesty is the hardest honesty there is. To truly stand and look at your life, look at your relationships and say, this ain't working, or I need to really get out of this, or I need to stop doing this, or I need to start doing this. It's hard. It's hard. But in order to be a better person and in order to truly live your best life, it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you doing something different. It's going to mean that you're going to have to get up, for some of us, literally get up off the sofa, off the chair, out of the bed, and do something. Do something. And don't do the easiest thing that you can find. Do something that's going to cost you something. Do something that's going to cost you some time, some energy, some effort, some faith. See, it's easy to just sit back and read these little cute quotes, God is working it out. Okay, we're about to be real. Because the more y'all watch my videos, the more real I'm going to get. I'm taking y'all a little bit at a time because I don't want to scare y'all. But we're about to be real. When I read these little quotes and things people put on Facebook, don't worry, God got it. God's about to turn your life around. Things are about to change for you right now. What have you done? What have you done in your physical, natural body that has sparked or will spark any type of change in your life? Other than found a quote and reposted it on Facebook. What have you actually done to spark and create a change in your life? Have you taken a course? Have you filled out any applications? Have you written down anything? Do you even have a plan? What's your goal 6 months from now? God's going to work it out. He going to come and drag you off the sofa, snatch your phone out your hand, turn off Facebook, turn off Instagram, turn off Snapchat, turn off the TV, drag you out the house. Well, first you got to put some clothes on you because you don't even get clothes. What? But God is about to work it out. You can't even get up on time and go somewhere. But God is about to work it out. What God is telling you truly, I'm going to take a chance here. What I think God is telling you truly is you need to have some skin in the game. Quit talking about what God is going to do for you and get up and do something for yourself. Give God something to work with. Give him something to work with. There is nothing that you are going to accomplish sitting there all day, scrolling, taking pictures of your baby, taking pictures of yourself. Click. What are you doing? I want you to do me a favor. Get a notebook. Write down what you were doing a year ago this time. It don't have to be detailed. I don't want you to go back and remember the day, but I want you to just go back and say, in June July of 2018, I was living here, and put wherever you were living. I was working here, and put wherever you were working. This is how I was feeling. I was happy, I was sad, I was depressed, everything was okay, whatever. And then fast forward a year to today. And then put, now I'm living here. Now I'm working here. Now I'm feeling whatever I'm feeling. And then I want you to compare the two. And then I want you to look at both of those. And then I want you to remember that quote, God is going to work it out. And then look what's in the middle of those two things. What has happened from July 2018 to July 2019? And what did you and God work out? What did you and God work out? What did you ask God for? What did you offer? And what did you do? I've asked God to do a lot of things for me. I ask him every single day. Every single day I wake up, I ask God to do something for me, my family, and the people that I love. But what I also do is ask him to make me usable. To make me usable for his purpose. And I know his purpose for me cannot be accomplished sitting on a sofa, lying in my bed, on Facebook, watching Netflix, sitting in the house. We're going to just let that sit for a minute. Not long, just for a minute. Okay. You have to get up, clean up, shake off all that spirit of laziness, that spirit of whatever it is, and go and get your life. How do you the first step to living your best life is go get your life. Go get your life first. Then you can live your best life. Your best life is not sitting up in a house somewhere waiting for something that you don't even know what to happen. First, you have to go get your life. And then once you've got a firm grasp on who you are and what your life is about, then you start changing it and molding it and making it into your best life. Living your best life should not just be something that you say. Living your best life is something that you do. And the first thing you got to do to live your best life is get up and move your body. Your best life is out there, but you got to go get it. Peace.